A straight path in each direction, the distance from the North Pole to Antarctica and back again is more than 24,000 miles. This Arctic tern weighs less than 5 ounces, yet it will complete a trans-global round-trip journey every year in a life that can span 3 decades. It is one of the greatest achievements in the animal kingdom. And to better appreciate how and why it happens, let's go along for the ride. This odyssey begins in late April, when more than 1 million terns congregate on coastlines and tundra regions across the upper latitudes of the Northern Hemisphere. There, the birds mate and prepare open nests on flat, rocky terrain. The adult females will lay 1 to 3 eggs. After hatching, the chicks have less than 3 months to prepare for the first leg in what will become a relentless pursuit of moderate climates and plenty of food. To survive, these birds of the sun must spend most of their lives near the top or bottom of the planet, where seasonal populations of insects, crustaceans, and small fish are abundant. By avoiding the frigid temperatures and prolonged darkness of winter, they will enjoy the benefits of nearly constant daylight and endless summers. Throughout the breeding season, the nesting grounds are noisy and chaotic. But in the moments right before it's time to fly south, the colony becomes eerily silent. Then, alerted by some instinctual cue, the terns lift off together, bound for Antarctica, on the longest documented migration of any animal on Earth. They are well designed for the task at hand.
The Arctic tern probably spends a couple months in the air every year, taking advantage of the low air currents over the ocean and the great rivers of air that flow around the equator.
In an effort to map the tern's actual itinerary, scientists have attached lightweight tracking devices to their legs. This technology has revealed that instead of traveling in a straight line from pole to pole, the birds fly in huge winding arcs by riding jet streams of prevailing winds. It's a strategy that dramatically reduces energy consumption and fatigue. Some terns travel more than 50,000 miles during a round trip. And important keys to their incredible endurance are found in the aeronautical design of their bodies.
Terns are very slim birds, anatomically speaking. They have a very streamlined body, a remarkable ability for the air to go all around that fuselage, almost like a supersonic jet. It is streamlined from the tip of the bill to the tip of the tail, and the wings are similarly designed in a very smooth, elongated, thin wing that is superbly adapted for long flights as well as foraging over the waves.
Strong, lightweight construction featuring hollow bones, short legs, a sleek tail, and narrow, elegant wings. The biological elements required for long-distance flight enable the birds to glide so smoothly they can hunt, eat, rest, and possibly even sleep without landing. But staying aloft for days or weeks at a time is only one of the challenges in this epic migration. The terns must also navigate their way correctly over thousands of miles of open ocean.
We know that most birds use a sun compass to keep track of the changing angle of the sun, 15 degrees longitude every hour. So from sunrise to sunset, there's a constant change of the sun's location. The bird has to know how to orient with that.
In addition to solar navigation, it is widely believed that the birds may be able to track their exact bearings by detecting Earth's magnetic field with magnetite crystals in their beaks or specialized proteins in their eyes. And because they also fly at night, another natural phenomenon helps guide their way.
Turns out they can read star patterns, and not just a bright star like the North Star, which stays in one place, but constellations. We know that they move constantly with the Earth's rotation, so they have to have a stellar compensating mechanism to keep track of the position of the constellations.
The terns spend the southern summer resting and feeding in the Weddell Sea. Then, in early March, they leave Antarctica on a return flight to their breeding grounds, half a planet away. Like all animal migrations, this is more than simply a move from point A to point B. Instead, a successful journey is the product of countless biological mechanisms, instructions, and behaviors, each programmed into a tern's anatomy as it once developed within an egg. These attributes, crucial for survival, are all clear indications of purpose and plan. The Arctic terns